This is the North Yorkshire Safeguarding Children Partnership presentation for the local safeguarding partnership groups for July 2023. There have been a number of policies, procedures and 1-minute guides which have been updated over the last quarter. These include the Mason Contextual Safeguarding Practice Guidance, Operation Divan 1-minute guide, Criminal Exploitation and County Lines Practice Guidance, the Out of Area Looked After Children Protocol, Children Who Display Harmful Sexual Behaviours Practice Guidance. There's new guidance on concealed, denied or late presentation of pregnancy, and also managing injuries to non-independently mobile children, practice guidance and parental use of substances and alcohol. This information is all available on the NYSCP website. Keeping Children Safe in Education has been updated for 2023 and will start from September. The new statutory guidance has a number of substantive changes which include update links for behaviour in schools guidance, new text to raise awareness of the expectations related to filtering and monitoring, and staff should be included in understanding the roles and responsibilities in relation to filtering and monitoring as well. There's also reference to child protection policies and appropriate filtering and monitoring on school devices and school networks, and reference to cyber security standards. There's also good practice recommendations in relation to online searches as part of safer recruitment processes. For more information, search for Keeping Children Safe in Education on the government website. For Safeguarding Week 2023, there was a series of masterclasses presented by the NYSCP. These included the Dark Web, Understanding the Risks of Live Streaming, Exploitation Masterclass, and also Child Protection in England, the National Review into the Murders of Star and Arthur. All of these are now available on the NYSCP YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/@NYSCP, with the @ symbol being the ampersand that you would use in an email. If you don't have time to watch the Dark Web Masterclass, you can also listen to this on the NYSCP podcast. This is available from Spotify and various other providers of podcasts. Don't forget to subscribe to our e-bulletin. The link is on the screen. And as part of our new e-bulletin, we have our practice and research themes so that you can do your part. You can also add the NYSCP website to your phone as an icon. All that you need to do is, while visiting the website, tap in the menu bar, scroll down the list of options and then add to home screen. This is if you're on iOS devices. The icon for the website will then appear on your device where you add it. If you're on Android, you can also add an icon to an Android home screen for quick access. Just launch the browser and visit the website, and then press the menu button and then select bookmarks, and then long press on any bookmark to click and add that shortcut to the home screen. Earlier in the summer, the National Working Group, a national charity tackling exploitation, asked to come and observe some of our practice from our MACE Level 2 meetings. Feedback was overwhelmingly positive. It highlighted the strong partnership working and creativity and drive of action planning. They shared that in the meetings a very positive commitment to children really shines through. There's continued drive to increase wider partnership attendance at our meetings, and if you want to attend, please contact Kat Morrison in the partnership. For Safeguarding Week in June, the partnership held a masterclass based on working together to disrupt child exploitation in North Yorkshire. The session focused on what disruption can look like and the roles that all partners, including parents, communities and local businesses, can do to disrupt exploitation. We ask that members of the LSPs promote and share the YouTube video across their organisations. Our August NYSCP e-bulletin will have a focus on exploitation, encouraging partners to be curious about the signs of exploitation over the summer holidays and report intelligence via the partnership information sharing form. It also shares an interesting article from Bernardo's highlighting the increased risks of exploitation over the summer months as children become less visible to professionals. Therefore, there's a continued need for communities to be vigilant, to identify signs of concern and to report concerns as soon as possible. Finally, I just want to draw your attentions to the links for the NYSCP. Safeguardingchildren.co.uk is our website. You can follow us on Twitter at NYSCP1. We also have our Facebook group, which is NYSCP1. You can also follow us on YouTube at youtube.com/@NYSCP. Don't forget that we also have our podcast. The link is available on the screen. We can subscribe through Spotify and other providers, and there is the link to our e-bulletin, which is also available from our website. Thank you.
North Yorkshire Community Safety Partnership Summer Update. Hate crime and community tensions ongoing development. This area of work is monitored through the Inclusive Communities Joint Coordinating Group. In April, North Yorkshire Police produced a hate crime problem profile, which focuses on the following areas: improving partner data, collaborative work with partners to identify and improve third-party reporting centres, increase trust in communities for them to report hate crime, with a specific focus on those under-reporting groups such as disability and transgender, and support offers to victims by signposting services that specialise in the identified type of hate crime. The Inclusive Communities JCG multi-agency action plan encompasses these areas of development. Further work within the action plan includes the following areas: hate crime workshop at the North Yorkshire Safeguarding Children's Partnership designated Safeguard and Leave conference on the 26th of October, proposed development of a North Yorkshire accredited hate crime community champions training scheme. There is also ongoing work in developing a credibility framework for partners relating to anti-minority groups. This will include working very closely with the community and voluntary sector via Community First Yorkshire and local networks. And this will look at developing training packages for the CBS, including signs and symbols of anti-minority groups, improving reports of tensions, and also venue hire. There will also be a community tensions workshop at the North Yorkshire Council Wider Partnership Conference on the 27th of October. Hate Crime Awareness Week will take place on the 14th to the 21st of October, and planning has already started. The aim of the campaign is to raise awareness and increase reporting of hate crime and signposting to appropriate support services, and to celebrate the diversity and inclusion across our communities. There is a multi-agency tax and finish group to coordinate this campaign and reports directly into the Inclusive Communities Joint Coordinating Group. The focus for this year will be around building the trust and confidence to recognise and report hate crimes, with an agreed theme around disability. The hashtag that will be used throughout the campaign will be #HelpNotHate. There will be a variety of training. This will include webinars and workshops and face-to-face engagement in each of the localities throughout the week. There will be a support and communication resource pack for partners. There's also leaflets and posters that are available in a variety of languages, and these can be ordered through the following link within the slide. For further information around the campaign will be updated on the North Yorkshire Partnership website. York and North Yorkshire Modern Slavery Partnership. This partnership now reports directly into North Yorkshire Community Safety Partnership on a 6-monthly basis. Ongoing work at the moment in relation to the partnership is around the action plan and its development. There's currently a review of membership and a focus on building relationships with partners around the Modern Slavery Partnership table. There was also development of a structured programme of information sharing and awareness raising. A task and finish group has been set up to look at the next 12 months around communication, campaign and training, and this will incorporate Safeguarding Week and Anti-Slavery Day. The aim is to raise awareness and increase reporting on modern slavery and human trafficking across partners and our communities. This training and awareness will be available via webinars, podcasts and other resources, and this will be advertised on the North Yorkshire Partnership website. There's also focus around engagement with local partners to support local awareness and enforcement, and this will link in with the community safety hubs and also local safeguarding partnerships. Also looking around improving partner updates on their activities and also looking at identifying data and intelligence gaps. There is ongoing discussions at the moment with the provision of emergency housing for victims of modern slavery.
Hello, this is the Quarter 2 update from the North Yorkshire Safeguarding Adults Board for the local safeguarding partnerships. The existing Safeguarding Adults policy and procedures have been transferred onto an easy-to-use online system which is managed by TriEx. These are for use by all partner organisations, including in West Yorkshire, North Yorkshire and City of York. The benefits of the new look procedures include accessible, navigable and well-structured information, relevant and helpful to a range of direct practice situations, that they make more sense of complex legislation and statutory requirements in a really practical way. It provides practical support with a range of exclusive tools and guidance which makes best use of available technology, including flexible content management and 24-hour mobile access. The procedures are divided into the following sections: Safeguarding Adults Core Procedures, Safeguarding Adults Practice Guidance, Learning and Improvement. The procedures can be found at the link on this slide, and a recording of a recent session which was given online to give an overview of how to navigate the site is also available at the link on this slide. Partners can also sign up to receive regular updates from TriEx, and we encourage you to share this with relevant colleagues throughout your organisations. Thank you. The NYSCP is currently working on 10 cases referred in to us as safeguarding adult reviews. Of these, 5 are being conducted as statutory SARs, 3 non-statutory reviews. So these are SAR referrals that have been made and did not meet the criteria for a statutory review, but it has been identified that multi-agency learning is present. We currently have 2 SAR referrals that are at the chronology stage and are awaiting decision as to whether these meet the criteria of a statutory or non-statutory SAR. And some of the emerging themes that are coming from these reviews include self-neglect and also how we work with those who are not engaging with our services, and if there is anything that we need to do as partner organisations to make engagement better and easier. 6 of the SAR referrals that we've received have been made in this calendar year, which is from the 1st of January to the present date. We have trialled a Section 44 panel in North Yorkshire, and this helps us give consideration and quick multi-agency analysis of possible SAR cases which may have contributed to the increase in numbers that I've just mentioned regarding the 6 referrals. Of the statutory SARs, 1 SAR has been published, and there's more detail about this on the next slide. 1 has an author that has been procured and is in the process of being completed. And for the remaining 3, we will soon be looking to procure authors. In May 2023, the Safeguarding Adult Review in respect of James was published. The review was undertaken jointly with the North Yorkshire Safeguarding Children's Partnership, and this was due to James being predominantly known to children and young people's services during his life before his tragic death at the age of 18. The independent reviewer made 15 recommendations, and these were made addressing learning and improvement needs across areas such as practice and policy for all agencies involved. A multi-agency panel has now been convened, made up of representation from children and adult services to action plan the recommendations that have been made. This action plan will be monitored by the SAB's Learning and Review subgroup, and delivery report will be provided to the board in 6 months' time to give an update on actions and ensure that partners and relevant agencies are carrying out their actions and can provide assurance on these. At the first action planning meeting, it was reassuring to see that given the timeframe since James's death, that a majority of the recommendations have already been reviewed and improved, or that there are actions underway to do so, and partners are now working on their proposed actions or collating evidence of the changes that have been made. A 7-minute briefing capturing key themes and learning from the SAR is currently in development and will be shared widely, including with the local safeguarding partnerships. In the meantime, the executive summary of the SAR can be found at the link on this slide. Thank you. As part of Safeguarding Week 2023, the North Yorkshire Safeguarding Adults Board hosted a number of presentations which are listed on this slide. Links to the recordings and resources from these sessions are available at the link on this slide. We'd like to give a huge thank you to everybody who attended. We had a really big turnout for our sessions, and I've heard that this has been the case across partner sessions across North Yorkshire, City of York and East Riding. It was great to see a real good mix of both professionals and members of the public in attendance. We have a live survey at the moment for those that attended the online sessions from across North Yorkshire, and feedback will be shared as part of our response to our respective board and partnerships, and we'll also share this with our LSPs. We'd also like to give a massive thank you to everyone who hosted activity within their organisations and localities as part of the campaign, and just to assure that this feedback will be shared with our board and partnerships and wider for the local activity that took place, and will be presented to our board and partnerships as part of our evaluation. Thank you very much for everybody for taking part, supporting and promoting the campaign. We have lots of resources that are available, such as our 1-minute guides, keeping safe resources, links to training and courses, and links to our NYSCP procedures. You can also keep up to date with the NYSCP by following our latest news page on our website, following us on Twitter, and also visiting the NYSCP website. Thank you. If you would like to contact the LSPs, please find the contact details for the chairs and business support of each area on this slide. And you can also find more information about the LSPs, including the terms of reference and copies and links to these quarterly updates on our website, the link to which is at the bottom of this slide. Thank you very much.